Hey guys, this is ashdragon90 and today I'm actually going to do a little tour of my world. I don't usually show anyone my world because it is kind of private and it is kind of secret to me. I'll show you around. Pretty much everything I've built is done by me. I've had no help whatsoever, so I'll show you around. I've got a lot, so let's get started. Okay. Over here is my statues I've made of my skins that I've had. Chunks loading. Load. So that's my skin now, but this was my main skin. This one here. This is my main one now. A lot of the things I've made have come from my old worlds, like my single player worlds. These are the small dragons. I'll show you what's in there in a couple of minutes. These were practice dragons, or small ones. They came out really well. So now I'm making these, because I know how to do them. Here are the small ones. They're actually in a different place. I'll show you that in a minute. Also, you might have seen this dragon in a video I made for someone on the server. His name was Creepy or something. Don't remember his name. Here's a few creatures from Doom. I'm actually into that game. I've played it a lot. So that's from Doom 1 and 2. This is from Doom 3. I've got Dialga over there from Pokemon. I'll get to that in a minute. So this here is my logo dragon. I'm getting a lot of lag. So much lag. What is going on? Yeah, this is the logo dragon. He took a while to make. I am very happy with this. Another chunk. I don't use water that much. I always make it by hand, block by block. It takes a couple of hours to make them. Over here are all the statues I've made for the server. Co-owners, the owner. I make statues for anyone. Actually, I do make statues for whoever wants one. Sound like I said anyone. And here's pretty much my testing kind of room. Like all the heads, see what works. I did a little test of what heads would drop out of the mobs. And this is actually my map of everything on this world. I've got a lot. I'll show you all of it. Down here are some small Pokemon monsters I've made. A lot of it's not loading because of chunk errors. Load. So Palkia, Arceus, Dialga and Giratina all here. I'm gonna make some more of those. There's nothing in this room here. Just an empty room, but I'm gonna put something in this room. I'm back to my sign, ashdragon90. Over here is actually the smallest dragon I made. I did a video of this, but I couldn't upload it. I used my alt account to come on and film it. But it took about 1 hour of video, and I can't upload that. I can't put it over to my computer or anything, so I've had to forget about it. Okay. Also, this is my city I've made. Now, it looks nothing on the outside. It looks very small. But there is something inside. I've been working on this a lot, and I'm still making more to it. I'm going to change those. This is the coroner room. I've got a staff room, and I'll show you that in a minute. There is nothing in this room, but there soon will be. I've used World Edit for this. It's taken me a couple of months to make the staff room. Now this player here, 49 squared, he's done a bit of redstone behind this. I'll show you that. I can't even see what I'm doing. And that's it. I'm sorry, I cannot say anything, I'm doing a video. So if I can hit the button. Done. So these are the dragon heads I've made. They're actually quite small. You can actually go inside them and go to the other side of the corridors here. I'm gonna do something with them in a couple of hours or something. Just for something to do with them. Yeah, Cave City is probably one of the biggest builds I've ever made on this server. It's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. No stop to it. I'll show you down there in a minute. Now this is the Herobrine room. I got bored and I decided to add it. He will be back. The portals I don't think go anywhere. They don't work because I don't have a nether connected to it. Or the owner doesn't. This is my throne room. It looks pretty bad, but eventually I'll make it better. Now this is my biggest room I've made. I'm actually quite impressed with this. I love this room so much. It is probably the best room I've made in Cave City. And here's nothing yet, but I have started working on this room. Nothing in there yet. Down here's nothing yet. This is another hallway, corridor, and chunk lag. I was testing a lot of things out with wood in Cave City, like these, to hold it up, and it looked alright. And I got really bored and decided to put a parkour in this. But fail at it a lot. Oh, no, whatever. Now these are the dragons I was talking about that I would use. I didn't know what to put in this room, so I just put the statues in. And down here's more corridors. And in here is the temple. I'm gonna be making another one of these. Still working on it, but I will eventually get this done. Okay, I think I've shown everything of Cave City. There's actually nothing else to show. I guess I can show you on the way back what it looks like. Also, I have no home city, so it takes a long time for me to get down here. Because I've got to go through all these hallways just to get to the part I'm at. I probably will set homes when I can be bothered. And out. And it is going to night time, but I don't want that, so time, day. I made this in my single player world. It was a flat world. I asked the owner if I could bring this here. The owner is Empire92. I should point that out. This is probably the largest dragon I've made, but there is actually a bigger one than this. Over here is Palkia from Pokemon. He actually came out really well. I am very happy with how he turned out. Also, I'm using a texture pack for this. That's why all the blocks look different. That's the Corona room that I showed before, the temple. Now there is a dragon over here. My world is full of dragons. Now this is the largest dragon I have ever made. There is so much detail on this dragon that I'm amazed at. I was experienced with the stairs and the slabs on those smaller dragons that you saw. And this is what happens when you use them. It's come out really well. This dragon head actually took me 4 hours to make. And I am still working on it, believe it or not. I've got to add the wings. Now this dragon's actually coming out of a volcano, if you couldn't tell. I failed at that, but eventually I'll make it better. I still gotta fix up the terrain here. I'll show you this dragon in a different area. I've made 2 of these. Back to the statues. And I think the server crashed. Or not. So back to Dialga over here. Now, if you want to know what these orange blocks are, they're clay blocks. The normal one that you find in the water. I tried to do some pixel art of the pics and stuff. I tried to remake the spleef tower that my 2 friends lost. But I don't think they'll use it. Now this is the giant one. It is the same one as the one that's coming out of the volcano. But I got bored of this, so I stopped making it, but eventually I'll get back to work. it's really not done. Over there's where my friend builds. This is an ice dragon. I actually do need to stop making dragons because I think I've got too many of them. But it is actually quite a good talent to have. I just don't think I should keep working on them. That's why I am making Cave City at the moment. I've made more statues over here. I used Wallet for this. Over here there's 2 dragons having a fight, but I'm gonna add 2 more, which will be good when it's done. Okay, over here is, I think, my final monster, wherever it is, there it is. Now this is from Doom 3. It's actually not a dragon, it's actually a demon. You might think it's a dragon, but it's not. Just ignore Skype in the background. So yeah, this is my world. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and I will continue doing more videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and have a nice day.